Hello, Africa. Hello, the rest of the world. This is your boy, Dr. 96, aka The Realist. It is my mega pleasure and joy to be on here today to express my candid opinion about the agitation that is currently going on by the Yorubas, known as agitation for the Odua Republic, and equally agitation by the eastern part of the country, the Igbos, clamoring for the Republic of Biafra. It is the right of every individual, every citizen, to express their displeasure in form of agitation for self-determination. But when a situation arises like this, the best the government at the center, that is the federal government, should do is to call on all the aggrieved parties and dialogue with them and let them see reason why remaining as Nigerians will be a collective progress and development of the nation. You don't suppress people who are sincerely expressing their displeasure over the current situation in the country. You don't suppress them by might, by power, by veto. Because they say the worst you could do to make people revolt at a very fast speed is to keeping them aground. Like the current arrest of Nnamdi Kanu and the invasion of Sunday Igboho will never in any way suppress the yearnings of the people. Because one thing is this: you can kill the messenger, but you can never kill the message, according to late Ken Sarowa of Oguniland. Now, a lot of southern easterners, the Igbos, they have already bought into the ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's message, and it will be very difficult to convince them. Even trying to eliminate Kanu or to remove Kanu from the equation will make things worse, and it will speed the rate at which people will become violent. In the same vein, try to systematically and aggressively suppress Sunday Igboho by declaring him wanted, by invading his house, will not stop the agitation for the Odua Republic, because as we speak, a lot of people who could sincerely appreciate and relate with the message of Igboho will go to any length to keep demanding for the Republic of Oduduwa, even if Sunday Igboho is not in the equation, because he has already sold the ideology and people who relate sincerely with him. They know his agitation is for the collective benefit of the average masses in the southern part of the country, not only restricted to the western part. So the federal government should be cautioned. They should be very careful, and they should be very diplomatic and strategic in the way they relate with the public when it comes to agitation. Nobody should expect the southern part of the country to be calm and quiet and pretend as if all is well in a country where there is lopsided appointment. The only way the northerners they agree that we are one Nigeria is when it comes to the collective benefits of the natural endowment of Nigeria. But when it comes to federal appointment and character, the northerners they see themselves as if they are in control. They see themselves as if Nigeria belongs to them, and you expected people to keep quiet in the southern part of the country. The worst scenario in the southern part of the country currently is like the southerners, they are laboring to get food done, and after the food is ready, then the northerners are now telling them that they are not entitled to the lion's share or to the equal proportion of their labor. And as such, it will come to a stage whereby they will express their grievances violently, because it is natural. If consolidation does not work, if dialogue seems to have no headway, then confrontation is inevitable. So I want Nigeria government, and I want those who are directly connected to Buhari to please advise him, because the rates and the way and the techniques the federal government is handling the boiling issue in the southern part of the country will only result in nothing but violence, or if possible, civil war. And we don't pray for such in Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity to advise Buhari and his associates that the western part of the world will never open their eyes and allow Nigeria to degenerate into a war zone, because they have a lot of vested interest. How could one expect Chinese, who currently has huge investment in Nigeria, how do we expect them to open their eyes and allow Nigeria to degenerate into a war zone? How do we expect the Americans, the British, the French, the Canadians, who have huge investment in Nigeria, how do we expect them to allow Nigeria to degenerate into a crisis zone? They will do everything which is natural to protect their interest. I want Buhari to learn from what happened to one of his predecessors, the military junta, late Sonny Abacha. At a point when Abacha was going in this present direction, in this present path that Buhari is trolling, silently, unexpectedly, he was poisoned. Do we think Abacha's removal from the equation called Nigeria is actually perpetrated by Nigerians? No, it is by the higher authorities that felt that if Nigeria should degenerate into a war zone, it will affect their interests significantly, and which they do not want. So Buhari should learn, and he should do the needful. He should do the right thing to make everybody at peace. Because they say, if we fail to live together in peace, then it is inevitable that we perish together as fools. So I don't want Nigeria to perish. I don't want Nigeria to degenerate into a war zone. So the government of the day should do the right thing. And to all custodians of powers and authorities in the southern part of the country, I mean the politicians, the traditional rulers, the affluent religious leaders, they should wake up in their slumber to start supporting the yearning and aspiration of the masses. They should not pretend, because hatred, as they say, is not the biggest disrespect, it's not the biggest evil in the society, but silence is the greatest of all shame. Those who keep silent in the midst of evil are the one indirectly encouraging the evil perpetrators to have the wings and nerves to continue the evil. Therefore, if the good ones stand on their feet against evil, then evil will automatically stop in the society. Silence is the greatest evil in our society. Silence is the biggest shame in the society. Silence is the biggest corruption in the society. So the world is not for the wise. So our leaders in the southern part of the country, they should wake up and they should support and speak on their voices, so that the masses will not see them as enemy. Thank you. Once again, my name is Dr. 96, aka The Realest. Peace till I come on here another time. Bye for now.